What's up YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have the Furitek Scythe on the table and we're going to be discussing it. So here it is, this is the Furitek Scythe. It's a frame rail chassis kind of setup that Furitek has recently come out with, and it is pretty interesting to look at, if you can say the least. So here it is, it's a low CG kind of chassis, and it definitely has put all the weight down low compared to the Ultra 4 right here in the back. You can just tell how low it is from all this dead space up here compared to my normal videos where it's kind of all relatively filled up on the frame. But anyways, so here we are. So this package was sent to me by Furitek USA, the new distribution for Furitek in the United States, so definitely check them out. Links will be in the description. And so today's video, they kindly sent me out a purple scythe frame, and I kind of put it all together. And so here it is. And so first let's talk about how it's made specifically for the Furitek Komodo. And so there it is, there's like this little notch right here, and your Furitek Komodo sits perfectly in that little area. I did have to take out the Furitek Komodo out of the Ultra 4 rig to do this video, so there it is. And so you can kind of access the backside, or you can see the transmission when you pick up this little latch right here, which is pretty cool. Also, the Furitek Scythe did come with another little latch in case you have to replace it. So you also have one there. And so what else can we talk about? So one thing that, as you can see, it's pretty obvious, is that I'm not able to fit all my electronics into the chassis because it's so small. Currently right now I'm running a stock receiver and transmitter. So if you have a stock one, most likely you'll probably need to upgrade if you want to use this chassis frame. So that's something to think about. Another thing to worth mention is that my shocks, as you can see here, I have these Endura internal spring shocks. Honestly, I don't really like the color combo with the red and the purple. Definitely want to switch that up in the future. But you can have some fine adjustments along this frame rail right here. So there's many different slots. And I want to note that these holes right here are bigger than the holes that are on your stock frame. So you do need some kind of screw or nut in the inside of the frame to mount the shocks. And so what I did, because I didn't have the screws and I didn't know about it until I got it, I just used some servo horns. And so as you can see, I just made do for now with the servo horns. Doesn't look the best, definitely would not recommend it. But I do believe they said on the website that these are 1.4 millimeter. And that's what you're gonna need, or something like that. That's also worth noting. And then in here on the battery tray, it says it's designed by Gamey RC and Ton Pole. So definitely, that's pretty cool, I guess. It has your design people, whoever did it, so there's actually other people did that. I believe this chassis, this frame rail, was $60, and so I think it's about worth $60, but you do have to be kind of an advanced person into this RC scene, because I consider myself an amateur and I was severely underprepared for this whole entire setup. I needed to get a new servo because I still had the stock servo on the Deadbolt, and so I had to buy a new servo to just link it back here to all electronics, because my stock servo, the connector was too short to even reach the ESC, which is all the way over here. I definitely couldn't fit the ESC in, so I can't really use it right now. Definitely have to look at a new receiver and transmitter. There's much controversy about how ugly this chassis and this rail chassis frame, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people say it's ugly, that it's so short up front and it's really long in the rear. Why would you do it that way, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's a matter of opinion. You can say it's ugly. I kind of think it's kind of ugly, not gonna lie. But I mean, it's out there. It's definitely trying to be something competitive with the low CG and kind of like a comp rig. So that's also cool. Definitely wouldn't recommend this for beginner, because I was severely unprepared when putting everything together. It took me quite some time with the servo horns and not being able to fit all my electronics. I kind of decased this ESC to maybe think that I could do it, and definitely couldn't. I have all this extra wire here, which is kind of odd. So I'm definitely gonna have to figure out a way to kind of hide this, which is probably gonna be pretty hard. But yeah, what else? I mean, for $60, if you know what you're doing, this is probably definitely worth it. But if you're a beginner, I definitely would do some research with everything. The material feels quality. Plastics feel quality. It looks like a really fun rig, but I'm just really bummed that I can't use it right now because I can't fit all my electronics in it. And so there's that. It looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can get it to crawl over something real quick. Here's the Ultra 4 rig by 1/24th RC. You definitely want to check out this build on the channel. It's also going to be linked. But let's see how this thing can perform. This is with the Komodo. Definitely super cool. I do want to do more with it, but for now it's just going to be on the shelf until I get a new receiver and transmitter, which is probably going to cost me, what, $100 at least to get this thing running. So it's $60 for that, $150 for the whole entire deadbolt, another $150 for a receiver and transmitter. That's about $400. Servo, so it's definitely going to be taking some money out of my pockets, but we'll get to it eventually because I want to make some content, some diverse content for you guys. So definitely check out the link in the description. Thanks to Furitek USA. Like I said, I was a little bit disappointed, but if you're advanced, you definitely probably won't have issues like I do. For sure. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.